The rainy pattern is just getting started. Good Wednesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, we have some flood watches in green for many of the counties to the north until about midnight tonight. But most of the rain's been across Kentucky and heading from west to east, but that will change as we head into tomorrow and beyond. Our high temperature today hit 90 degrees as expected. 88 degrees, the normal high. Record high 103 set back in 1952. And around 4 o'clock, if not before that, we picked up 3/4 of an inch of rain. We hit 91, though, today in Oak Ridge and Athens and Sevierville, 89 in Newport. Our friends in Morristown checking in at 90 degrees today. And if you're adding up what we've had in Knoxville, where our historical record goes all the way back to the year 1871, back when Ulysses S. Grant was president, these are the averages. We average 1 day in May, 7 days in June, 12 days in July, and so on, about 34 days. And now we're already up to 31 as a grand total because we've added one today. That's 17. We're just 3 days away from actually taking down the average. And I think last year we had 41, so we can expect an above average year, no doubt. But the rain may slow things down. Excessive rain is expected from the Weather Prediction Center. They have some isolated flash flooding in green, scattered flash flooding possible in yellow, and numerous flash flooding in red, where it could be much worse in parts of northern Bell County and parts of Kentucky. So are you making this up? No, this is actually a thing. Weather Prediction Center, they talk about the possibility of creeks and streams, mainly localized, but this scattered flash flooding will be possible in yellow. And if you happen to travel into Kentucky, it could be a little bit worse. How much rain can we really expect? Well, let me show you one of the more popular models. This is, again, the latest run. It'll take us through Saturday, because some of you may not have heard we're getting some rain on Saturday, too. But this would take us to, 9 a.m. Saturday, with about an inch, right? We add a little bit more, throw in Saturday afternoon and evening. Oh, now it's suddenly like 2-3 inches. No wonder Captain Accurate's been really gloomy on Saturday. Yeah, now you're finally starting to see the models come along with what I had been thinking. A different model, different solution, may not necessarily put the same bullseye, but it puts 2 inches around Maryville, maybe around Sevierville. Areas in yellow, maybe 3 inches. There's going to be some locally higher amounts. That also takes you through Saturday evening. So we've got some rain in the forecast. So when I say it's just getting started, it's just getting started. Don't put away your umbrella. Probably the best advice I could give you today. Still humid and stays unsettled this weekend. Ooh, we talk about the storms. We had some storms across the country in the last 24 hours. Lots of flooding reports at places like Arizona, New Mexico, where it's been really rainy. You come back here, and every time I see an exclamation point, there's usually something of interest here. Oh, they were testing something. Sometimes usually it's a funnel cloud, or maybe it's a lightning strike. But no, we've had some flooding in parts of Pike County, Kentucky, where they had high water in some areas. They had to close some roads there, it looks like. But there's been some high water in a lot of parts of the country, and maybe, just maybe, that's headed our way in the near term. Storm Prediction Center, easy for me to say, has a different set of colors, but they're very similar in nature. They use the word isolated. They use the word scattered, but they don't have an orange section with the Weather Prediction Center. They do here. This is numerous severe storms in orange. We're not talking about much. We're talking about some isolated severe storms tomorrow. That would include Knoxville, but not the Smokies. It would include the Plateau, but again, not parts of maybe the Southern Valley. It really is going to depend on where you are. So if you're in Madisonville, maybe some non-severe thunderstorms, but if you're in Loudoun, the suggestion here is that you could get an isolated severe storm on Thursday. So it's really kind of the way they draw that map, and it cuts parts of Blount County, Sevier County by thirds. Anyway, future cast, it looks like this. We've got the rain up in Kentucky tonight, and eventually it'll drop back down tomorrow morning. We may have another round of it, certainly before midday, and then it lingers like so, and then it maybe comes back, if not Thursday night, certainly by Friday, because what's happening? The front's coming to town, and guess what it's going to do? It's going to stall. Ooh, you saw this coming. Oh, yeah, I did. I saw it coming. It's going to stall. It's not going to necessarily race to Atlanta, although it may eventually get to Atlanta. But if it does, hang out around Knoxville, 5 o'clock Friday, you can probably rest assured that we're going to see another round of heavy rain like so. I think it's going to be further north of Knoxville. It's going to cover much of the area, and boy, we could have 1, 2, 3 inches of rain during that time frame. It's not going to be a pretty picture. Saturday, outdoor events will be challenged. And then we do it again on Sunday, because what's happening? It's stalling between Knoxville and Atlanta. And guess what? Voila. More rain. Yeah, and maybe hopefully the timing will work out Maybe we get some breaks Sunday afternoon. We'll see. Tonight down to 74. Partly to mostly cloudy skies, muggy and spotty storms, which I could not fit in my spacing. But you get the picture. 70 in Oneida, 74 for a low in Kingston, 73 in Morristown. We look ahead to your Thursday outlook. We'll be near 90 tomorrow, about 89. Clouds, some hazy sun, showers and storms. Southwest winds 5 to 10. If you're in Oak Ridge, Clinton, about 87. If you're in Morristown or Talbot, or maybe say Alpha, about 87. 90 for Newport, Del Rio, and Cosby. Should be around 92 tomorrow for Tellico Plains, 91 Athens, and 84 for Crossville, Lake Tansy, as well as, say, Fairfield Glade. Didn't want to leave anybody out. La Follette, 86 degrees. 7-day forecast, Captain Accurate weather forecast, 88 Friday, 80% chance we get some rain. It's soggy at times. And I think Saturday looks just as grim. 80% chance. Highs around 83 if we're lucky, both Saturday and Sunday. I'm optimistically putting 60% on Sunday. But Sunday could easily be an 80% chance of rain, as we'll do it again on Monday when these storm systems call and they like slow down. They're focused on Kentucky tonight. But by the time we get to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's going to migrate south and park itself right here. So if I can't tell you, express that, my confidence is growing each and every day that this weekend will not be your favorite weekend of summer if you have outdoor plans. 89 on Tuesday. We're back in the low 90s, it looks like, by Wednesday of next week. By the way, my name is David Aldrich. It's not easy being accurate with Captain Accurate, but I want to make sure you download the Captain Accurate weather app. It's with my friend Pete Michaels. Traffic, that's 24/7. You get the weather alerts. If you're under a flash flood warning, wouldn't you want to know about it? Wouldn't you want to know about it in real time? Well, it's free. Just search Captain Accurate at the App Store and Google Play. Well, my name is David Aldrich. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.